welcome to our Plugs Community Connection. I am your host, DJ Kitty Cat, with my sister co-host, Miss Morningstar on WKRA 92.7 FM The Change. If you're looking for the best in news, current events, community outreach programs, and shopping connections, you've come to the right place. We've got a great mix of content and community connections lined up for you this evening, along with special guest interviews. So, grab your favorite drink of choice, turn up the volume, and let's get into it.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to our Plugs Community Connection. I am your host, Miss Morningstar this morning. DJ Kitty is off today as a well-rested day she needs, so she will be back tomorrow. So we are here and we are going to get this show on the road, get it going. I hope everyone is waking up and had their cup of coffee or their OJ, whatever it is you choose to partake in the morning. And I hope everybody is well rested. It's well rested. It is Wednesday. It is hump day. So we are halfway there, y'all. We are halfway there. And we have a great show today. Of course, it's Mental Health Day. So we have the beautiful ladies in the building. We have Counselor Nikki and we have Mrs. Jack Sparkle Kicks in the building. So they'll be coming up shortly and assisting me as we go through some of these current events, y'all. So everybody make sure you get your 16 ounces of water because you know DJ Kitty will be like, Miss Morningstar, you better tell them to drink that water. And y'all should. It's important. Take your medication. Do all the good things that you need to do before you get your day started so you feel great, okay? Your vitamins, whatever it is that you take to ensure you have a great day. So with that, since today is mental health holiday safety tips, it's the holiday season, y'all. It's snuck and crept up on us. It is here. So we want to make sure everybody is safe and your mental health is intact, okay? Because it can be stressful. It can be stressful. So I'm sure the ladies have some really, really helpful information to share with us, and I'm looking forward to hearing it. But before we get started, of course, you know, we start with our morning affirmations. And I am the affirmation queen of our Plugs Community Connection, although we have plenty of queens in here who give amazing affirmations. I'm giving some this morning, as always. We're going to talk about holiday mental stress or strength, using affirmations to focus on boundaries, self-compassion, and presence. You know, just being present in the moment, not presence, but present, being present in the moment. Release pressure, embrace the calm. I know it, like I said, it's stressful during the holiday season. So we have to take care of our mental health as well, right? Because sometimes you can feel overwhelmed. You feel like, oh my God, I didn't get such and such a gift. I didn't do this, I didn't do that. And with this new economy that we are all currently experiencing and living in, I'm going to tell y'all, let go and let God, okay? Don't go too hard on the gifts. Save your money for a rainy day. We are rolling into a new year. So we're going to get into that some more, but you know, just release the pressure. That's the key. So let's talk about it, y'all. Affirmations for setting boundaries and releasing the pressure. Number 1, say these affirmations, repeat it, write them down, do what you got to do, but remember them because you're going to need them. I am allowed to set boundaries. My well-being comes first. Repeat that. I am allowed to set boundaries. My well-being comes first. I release the pressure to be perfect and choose peace. We talked about that the other day, choosing your peace with Coach Nikki. Y'all remember that? I am responsible for everyone's happiness. I am not, okay, let me repeat that. I am not responsible for everyone's happiness. You can't. You can't possibly be responsible for everybody's happiness. I can say no without guilt because no is a complete sentence. So, yes, you can say no without guilt. I choose what feels right for me. You notice in a lot of those affirmations, it focuses on you, and me. And that's what an affirmation is about. It's about bettering yourself. So the next set of affirmations is for self-compassion and worthiness. I am enough exactly as I am. I treat myself with kindness, patience, and respect. I deserve rest, peace, and joy. My needs matter, and I am worthy of happiness. I forgive myself for past mistakes and allow for imperfection. Okay. And the last set of affirmations for the holiday season is for staying present and grounded. Present and grounded. I breathe in calm and let stress go. I take each moment one step at a time. I focus on meaningful moments, not just material things. I am present and mindful, letting go of what I can control, what you can't control. I embrace gratitude for the small joys. So, I hope that helps someone during this holiday. I hope this makes you all feel, feel great. I hope that you're able to focus and, enjoy your holiday, enjoy your time with your family, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. See, we got some people coming through on the YouTube Live who ain't got no common sense. So we just got to go ahead and block them. They come out too. Those people will try to steal your black joy. Let's get into this weather. Let's talk about the weather because it's warming up a little bit. Y'all got a little warmness coming y'all way. So let's talk about it. Holly Springs. The temperature today, 57 high, 48 low. Not bad. It creeped up some. Feels like 54, feels like 37 low. Wind southeast is 5 to 10 miles per hour. Rain chances 24%. Hold on, y'all. I put the rain chances is 24%. Humidity is high. Air quality is good. You got Memphis, Tennessee, 56 to 50. Feels like 53, low 40, which is not bad either. Winds about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain, 24%. Humidity, average humidity. Air quality, fair. Houston, Houston. Houston is kind of bipolar a little bit with the weather. It don't know exactly, it's the way it thinks. It just, it's all over the place a little bit, but we gonna deal with it. So Houston, temperature is 68, high, low 63. Feels like 69, low 60. I like the 60s. There's nothing wrong with the 60s. I can deal with the 60s in December. I'm okay with that. Winds are southeast 10 to 20 miles. Rain chances is 63%. So it's gonna rain somewhere. Somebody gonna get some rain. And Houston is huge, so it may not be one area, it may be another area. So we shall see. Air quality is good. Yeah. So we are everybody seems to be kind of going up a little bit. It's still cold. I know it's still cold in the north. I know it is. Nikki, Counselor Nikki said it was cold, but I think it got a little bit warmer, tolerable, where she was able to get out and do some stuff. So that is your weather. That is your weather, guys. We are going to get into some news. And I'm gonna bring my lady friends, my sisters up, and we gonna just chop it up about this news and stuff. So let's bring them to the stage, and we gonna just talk about what's going on in America. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Hey ladies, good morning.
Trying to get my life together.
Good morning.
There we go. Good morning. Good evening.
Your light is wonderful. Yes, good morning and good evening. Because y'all know we record. So good evening to TikTok and to YouTube. Welcome in, welcome in.
Yeah.
So how y'all doing today?
We are doing amazing. How about yourself?
Ain't so bad.
My answer is gonna be cold from here on out. Because it feels like some foolishness to me.
What temperature foolishness are we talking about?
When it's
today
cold.
Today was 30.
Okay.
And when that feels like it warmed up, that's a problem for me. Because that's still cold.
Yeah, I remember that. See, I ain't trying to be funny, Nikki, but I'm just saying, I remember it was times it'd be so cold, like it'd be -12.
Yes.
For so long.
-15 this weekend.
When 30 hit, everybody was outside like, we got a heat wave.
Right. They ain't had no coats on. Like, now y'all tripping. Y'all know it's cold. Like,
yeah, it ain't that warm, y'all.
Right.
So I still got y'all beat. Not currently.
Oh.
When I was stationed in Alaska, it could go from, now this would be the temperature difference. You could start out at -20 and wind up at +20. That's a 40-degree change to go from -20 to +20. And it feels like you feel it warm up because nose hair freezing. Like when you out there, it's really, really deep in the negative, because the coldest it got was like -40. And they would make sure they say, hey, don't wipe anything on your face, any hairs, because it'll just get brittle and break.
Yeah.
I was not ready.
Should nobody have to live that way? That's inhumane. That is inhumane.
Well, that's one place. It's just cold here, but I ain't never want to go to Alaska. I'm gonna put it out there.
I didn't want to. I didn't. It was not my choice. It was never my choice.
Yeah. Wow. So, ladies, let's talk about it. This news. There's some news out here. It's been some crazy news. Of course, it's always some crazy news. I'm gonna start with something, and if y'all got something to piggyback off of this one or something else, and I'll let you guys go next.
Okay.
But this is more in the radio world news. So did y'all hear that 2 of New York City's most popular hip hop morning shows have been shut down? Hot 97, Herbo in the Morning, and The Block with Miss Jones and Ed Lover?
I heard about that one, the second one, with Miss Jones and Ed Lover, but I didn't hear about Hot 97. Hot 97, I thought that was the most popular radio station.
It is one of them.
I thought so too.
This is what Ebo in the morning. So Ebo is, I guess they've been doing this for like the past 17 years.
So is it just his show?
It's his show. He has some co-hosts, Ebo Darden and Laura Stiles and Peter Rosenberg. So they are radio show jocks, and they do focus a lot on political talk.
Mm-hmm.
And the Latino community, and and they keep it real. I haven't watched the show, but I was just reading up on it, and just they keeping it real about what's going on. Just a whole lot of stuff that's happening within the politics, and they were shut down. Now, the reason behind the cancellation is really unclear, because they give you probably the half story. But Darden, who is the host, he claimed it has to do with outspoken political views, such as remarks against Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. I
believe it.
And
Because
they made MSNBC because Ari from MSNBC likes to talk a lot about hip hop and stuff. So
see,
he mentioned them. He did a whole little skit on them. So they be getting it in. I ain't mad at them either, but I believe it. I believe it.
I believe it. Look what it's wild because you got to think about why we have such a huge political community on TikTok, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's because a lot of people get their news from different sources, and I don't mean many sources. They stick to one particular source. So if you are listening to the radio and that's where you get your political news from, like the people that are brainwashed to like Fox News, that's only place they're going to listen to. So if they had a radio show, that's what they're going to be tuning into. So if that radio station was giving them their news and they didn't like the news, the powers that be didn't like the news they were giving them, I could absolutely see that being a reason that they shut them down. After 17 years, you really have to be calling in to say, hey, we really hate this radio station for people to get shut down like that. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But that's a sad thing. And I think you made a good point. That's why there's a lot of people popping up in these streets over here at the top, because there's no more freedom of speech. If you say something somebody don't like in the media, then you're banished to a corner and you might be fired and you can't say anything else. So you see a lot of people who are leaving like these bigger, networks and going to social media that can finally speak their mind. And that's not how it's supposed to be.
Exactly.
You might start their own podcast.
It's gonna be. They are. I would no doubt. And they didn't mention that in this article, but come on, everybody going independent. Even people leaving the news stations are starting independent. It's just a thing to do now because you think you could shut our speech down, but you can't stop us. We unstoppable. So yeah. Kudos to them. I hope they, best of luck to them and whatever they do. And I'll keep on the lookout in case I hear something else. But did y'all have an article? We'll just go one.
I have one.
Okay.
I'm a huge boxing fan. I like boxing, MMA, and today Terrence Bud Crawford is retiring.
It's
like he just announced his retirement maybe like an hour ago, and like he said, I wanted to leave on a high note. The not politicization, the hoopla, I guess, around boxing. So what happened maybe a couple weeks ago? Last month he won the title. He got it from Canelo
Crawford, yeah.
Yes, and so there was a fee that they asked him to pay for the belt. He was like, I'm not paying you a fee for a belt that I won. I won the title, so I don't really need the belt. So it turned into this big thing where people were trying to talk down on him and all. That man said, look here, I am the undisputed champion. He is 42-0 with 31 KOs, and he is
what a
retiring. I'm sad. I'm really sad because
I enjoy watching his fights. I enjoy watching fights as well, Miss Jack. I'm right there with you. I may not know everybody's name, but certain names do stand out, and that was one of them. Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was sad because there's always a fee you have to pay for the belt, but apparently Canelo upped the fee more than what it was. And he's like, well, I have other belts and I ain't never paid that much for them. I'm not giving you that type of money. He had already got more for the fight than Crawford did to begin with. Because Crawford agreed to that because he just wanted to be the champion,
Right.
Yeah. So he's like, yeah, I'm not about to play this game with you. You can keep the belt. I got the title.
See,
I know that's right. Keep the belt. I got the title because you can't take that from me, bruh. I like that. Yeah,
I got one more, and I'm gonna go quick. So apparently, there is a pastor, a bishop in Florida, and he told his congregation somebody got to donate $10,000 in 90 seconds, and God is gonna make them a multimillionaire.
You know what?
People already look at the church. Why would you? Why 10,000 in 90 seconds for God to make somebody a multimillionaire?
And God did not say that. God did not tell you. Don't put that on him.
My question would be, if after I give you this 10,000, okay, when will I become a millionaire? How quick?
Right. Is it in another
within
90 seconds?
Is it 90 seconds?
I would have got up like this with my
Because if it ain't in 30 seconds after I hand over 10,000, yeah, church finger. And
right.
I'm
up
all
out
this
here.
stuff off the pew. Okay, don't play with me. All this stuff will get knocked off the pew in one swoop. Whoop.
Right.
Real, like
Who you
what?
playing with?
How do you have the audacity? Like these pastors really have been losing their mind because Buddy said close the doors last time and locked everybody in.
Yeah.
What the nerve and the audacity? Where is the embarrassment?
I'm sick of them too, Angel. Angel on TikTok said she's sick of them. I'm sick of them too.
The Lord didn't tell him that. Don't put that on God. God ain't tell you that.
No. Where is the embarrassment? It don't feel the same. Embarrassment must not feel the same.
What is with these pastors like in Detroit? Remember the pastor, the Winans, one of the Winans, how he did the woman talking about she came with what? She came with 1,000 or something, or 1,500. He was like,
she didn't have the whole thing.
Too.
Right, but then they came out and said they were joking, and they were joking. That is how her and that pastor, they little talk back and forth. They know she knew or he knew what she meant by that or something. I was like,
I called cap and brainwash.
She didn't look like she knew he was playing. She did not. She looked embarrassed.
She did, but then she came out the next few days and said, I don't feel embarrassed. I don't feel, and it was right in front of her child. So it was just like, girl, stop.
If you're going to ask for tithes and offerings, you don't put an amount on it, right? Because you don't know everybody's finances. You give what you can. That's what it's supposed to be. You give what you can. I know it says 10%. What if you have to pay bills with them other things? Like, give what you can. When you put a number amount on it and it's in the thousands, I'm leaving. I'm just gonna get up.
I'm just leaving. I don't blame you, Kitty. I see Kitty in the chat. She said, "Y'all know that's my boy Omaha Proud." So she talking about Crawford. Yeah.
You
know, he is from Nebraska. That's true.
Yeah. Just to piggyback off him again, they was coming for him anyway. They was doing little comments about him. You know, he with the same woman, but they got a lot of kids. Mm-hmm. They was trying to comfort his family with little comments. Leave him alone. He can have as many kids and have his lady that he been with for years. Just jealousy.
Mm-hmm.
Retire, boy. Save your strength and enjoy your life.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, Nikki, what you got going? Any
so mine is just a quick one because it just kind of, I guess I don't understand what the hype was about. So So CBS was doing a town hall with Erica, and apparently they did it the other night. But the people who used to do like the commercials and stuff kind of were backing off, and they were weary of like being a part of that, and the ratings were lower than they thought they were going to be, and so they're concerned because they don't understand why they didn't get the ratings they were supposed to, why people who were supposed to be buying ad space backed out and didn't buy the ad space. I don't understand though, like why they were doing a town hall with her. Like what is like, she has no claim to fame. Like what do we need to talk to her about?
Who is she? Who are you?
That lady on a press tour. She is on a press tour. Okay.
I don't understand.
Where did you come from? Where do you go?
This is her biggest famous moment. Like this is the most attention she probably had because I never seen her before her husband passed. I kid you not. I never knew
this. He just passed this year. Are you not?
Yeah.
September 10th or 11th.
You have the strength to get on a tour?
Baby,
she has not been out the limelight.
Hospital.
Yeah.
Getting on the feeding tube, okay?
She has had her face beat every day since then, has not missed the camera. Right, has not missed the camera.
Ain't shed a real tear.
Right. She keeps putting stuff up to her eyes. I feel like she's spraying some Visine or something in there to look like she's crying. Every time I look at her, she's putting something up there like this. Like, girl, you are not crying. Stop.
People say she keep using the same tissue she done had for 2 months.
Well, she
And
had
she
that
never
tissue
put a
since
real
the
tear
incident.
on it.
It ain't even wet when she brings it down. Like, stop. Just stop.
But she really is real life on like a press tour, because usually when you do that, you're selling something, or you're writing a book, or you're promoting something. But she's going around, like I think this last time she was talking about her issue with Candace Owens, and then whatever was going on with the company business. But it just seems kind of cryptic and weird and creepy. For lack of that word, it creeps me out. But like you said, she has a face of makeup. She looks camera ready all the time, and I think it's all just an act to make her.
I'm not the one to tell people how to grieve, but this is clear as day. We know what time it is, and we see what type of time they on. She's trying to get her money.
With JD.
I even never seen her look. Yeah, she do got evil eyes. I've never even seen her look tired. You know, even if you wasn't crying in front of people and you weren't grieving and you put on a brave face, you still might look. I would look exhausted. If I look exhausted for less, you know. So
it's something going on, y'all. We got to take a break, y'all, real quick. We got to take our first break. So we'll be back in a few moments. Thank you for watching Our Plus Community Connection. We will be back on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We will be back shortly after these commercial breaks. Y'all hold tight. Hang tight.
Welcome to Transformation Training Academy, where your journey to purpose starts here. Do strangers come up to you in public and ask for advice? Do your friends and family flock to you at the first sight of something being wrong? Do you have a passion for helping others? If so, this might be for you. For more information, email us at info@thetransformationtrainingacademy.com or go to ourplugs.com. Applications due November 10th.
This fall, step into style that has bold and beautiful as the season itself. From cozy layers, statement pieces, Morningstar Boutique has everything to meet your needs. Affordable fashion meets everyday elegance. This season, it's your time to shine.
Welcome to a world that sparkles. Tumblers for every personality. For the men, smoking trays and cutting boards. For the women, flower jewelry and honeybee coasters. Tic-tac-toe and dominoes. Sneakers, sneakers, sneakers. Sparkle Luxe keychains and trinket trays. Head over to ourplugs.com and receive a special coupon code for $7 off $35.
At Lovership Apparel, we believe fashion is more than clothing. It's a statement of self-love, confidence, and authenticity. From our signature beautiful hoodies to our versatile everyday wear, every piece is designed to inspire you to embrace who you truly are. Whether you're at home or on the go, making moves in the world, Lovership Apparel lets you show up boldly and comfortably. Shop the collection today at www.lovershipapparel.com or find us on ourplugs.com. Lovership Apparel, where love meets style.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingAndTrainingServices.com.
Opa May Simplistic Beauty is hair care and skincare in a bottle. Take a quick survey and let us design your own formula. Go to ourplugs.com, look for Opa May Simplistic Beauty, and we can get your formula out to you as soon as possible. We hope to hear from you soon. Have a great day.
All right, guys, welcome back. You are listening to Our Plus Community Connection. I'm your host, Ms. Morningstar. This morning, I have Counselor Nikki I got to do it this way. Counselor Nikki, and I have both beautiful ladies, Miss Jack Sparkle Kicks here with us today. DJ Kitty is off today, so we are holding down the home for our host DJ Kitty, and we hopefully we making her proud. But let's get back into some of this news, y'all. We left off with the foolery of Erica Kurt. Her. That child, nobody really knew. Nobody knows.
Never seen her.
All of a sudden, I mean, I get it, I get your husband, but I wouldn't want to be in the limelight. Like you were never were before. So
not as much to the extent that she was like, I feel like they just threw her in front of the spotlight every chance they could from the time he passed until this damn tour that she's on right now, because the funeral was pyrotechnics display. Everything just seemed so prepared for her, and to put her on like a spotlight to be shown all over. So I'm it's just weird. I'm weirded out by it.
I agree. I'm with you. I'm weirded out too. We're gonna move on to the next one about this government. We ain't talk too much about the Decepticons, what they up to these days. So the House GOP will not allow amendment votes to extend the ACA, aka Obamacare subsidies. So Speaker Mike Johnson, I call him Magic Mike, Keebler Elf, grinder Mike, said that there will not be an amendment to vote on extending expiring Obamacare enhancement subsidies as part of the House Republicans' healthcare bill this week. So basically, we have over 400 million people are going to lose their subsidies and won't be able to afford their healthcare, right? Is that pretty much what we thinking? Is that what's going on?
I mean, yeah.
Is it that many, or is it 40 million? Is it
40 million? But around 40 million. And
40 million, which is too many.
The part that made me upset was the Democrats, who should never trust the Republicans, lied and said, okay, if you give us what we want, we'll look into voting on the subsidies at the end of the year. We'll look into it, which they should have known that was a lie anyway. But now they have voted on it twice to extend the subsidies, and they said no. So now we're going to have people receiving letters saying, hey, your subsidy, your premiums are going to, some people have quadrupled, like from $100 to $600 and $700 up to $1,200. And that's crazy. When it gets so unaffordable, you can't have it anymore.
Right. That should never be in our society. That should never be an issue. Healthcare should not be a problem. It should be available to everybody. And for them, like you said, for the Democrats to believe them, they just need a reason to open up the government because they felt bad. But you had the chance. The ball was in your court. And you gave it back like, okay, all I had to do is say we'll talk about it. And you were like, okay. You knew they weren't going to talk about it. They ain't talk about it this long. You knew they weren't going to do that.
They're not interested in helping the people. And that's the thing, the when people realize it, and the thing is, we still have these people out here supporting this MAGA movement. But when it hit the fan, y'all, which is coming real soon, 2026 is literally around the corner. When it hits the fan, I heard on a TikTok yesterday, I heard someone say, so they went to do their re-enrollment. Yeah, it went up triple. It went up triple, not double, triple. It is going to be people who are going to choose to opt out. That means when people get sick or get injured or hurt, they're going to the ER. The ER is going to be packed. Okay, and then they're going to not be able to pay the bill. And then next thing you know is the taxpayers of our insurance, or people who have private insurance, insurance that's increasing anyway because mine went up, and we're gonna be stuck with the bills.
Yeah, they're going to have to treat them with emergency care, which is the same thing that non-documented immigrants use. Emergency care when you don't have any health insurance. So now, like you said, the what?
Humanitarian.
Yeah. So now, like she said, the emergency rooms are going to be overwhelmed and full because people can't afford it. It puts a strain on everything and everybody because now the other insurance companies, everybody's going to have to keep up with each other. Nobody's going to want to be the highest. Nobody's going to want to be the cheapest because they know people are going to try to swarm to them. And somebody's gonna, raise prices. So it's just gonna make everything go up, and people can't afford that. It's
gonna be awful, and we're going. I mean, and we gonna see it. Go ahead.
When you said something about reapply or something, it made me remember some states now SNAP have to reapply after the shutdown. A lot of people that get SNAP have to reapply and do the whole thing over again.
Yeah, we talked about that a couple, back when that whole SNAP thing, they making people reapply to get requalified. And of course, they're not giving them their full benefits back. They're going to give them lower amounts, So, yeah. If they give them any
what they voted for.
Yeah. Yes, this is what they voted for. And he extended the travel ban to additional 20 countries.
I saw that this morning. That's crazy.
Yeah. To an additional 20 countries, there has been a travel ban extended. I don't know what type of evil this president, I ain't never seen this type of evil in my life. I mean, from the comment he made on Twitter, on his live social about the Rainer, is it Rainer? Is that
Rob Reiner? Rob Reiner and his wife.
Yeah, and his wife. That was despicable, disgusting. Now he got the Republicans calling him out for that, as they should. But is that what it took? What about all the other evil stuff that's been going on in the United States? Women getting snatched out of their cars, pregnant women beat up, dragged, car windows busted, people being hunted down like they are animals. What?
And that's what it took.
Getting lower.
Yeah, I don't know what it's going to take for them to be like, okay, every time you're like, okay, let me see what they're going to do. They're going to be, this is going to be the time. And it's never the time. They never step up. They might be upset. They might even say they're upset sometimes. And then that's just it.
It lasts for about 10 seconds. The nerve of a man that can't even go to certain countries, putting countries on a list that like you are a felon. You can't go in like 30-some countries.
Baby, that's that dementia, the delusional. It's like they gotta have a special kind of dementia for him. I don't think it's just a regular dementia. This is something new. This is something else. Gotta be. Got to be. Y'all have any more articles or anything else before we get into y'all topic, or did y'all ready to go and get into holiday safety tips?
That's all I got for news you can use in this weird old world we're in right now.
We could do a lot more, but I mean,
I had one little thing left, and that was there was a pew pewing at the JFK airport. And when I first saw that, I was like, what? I thought it was a mass situation. And then when I looked into it more, it was a road rage situation. At 4:48 in the morning, what are you doing chasing folks down? And like, what are you doing? It was because of road rage. And so nobody ended up getting hurt.
Did you not get enough sleep?
Right. I'm gonna just add that to what we about to get into with safety, shopping safety awareness. Like people are on their last straw. Okay, people running out of money. People trying to afford Christmas. They are stressed out. That job done irritated them. They spirit. Leave people alone on the road. If somebody cut you off, let it go. But don't cut no. People are snapping. You gotta lose your mind at 4-something in the morning. The pew at somebody
at the airport too. You done chased them to the airport and did it. There's all the security sitting right there.
That lets you know that was a lapse in judgment.
How
and a
mad
lapse
are
in standard.
you? At 4 o'clock in the morning, 4 something in the morning, I am tired. I have no energy to be trying to argue with nobody, yet alone chase somebody down.
That was 38 hot.
You know them early mornings, if you flying out early and you got to catch a flight, your focus is getting into that, get to your gate, get you some coffee, and sit there.
It should be. Not them people in that car. It was not.
That was 38 hot. That was 38 hot because they was. That's too. I don't got the energy for that early in the morning. I can't even run from you if you coming for me because I'm like, what? What is happening?
What? You forget how to run. Forget how to look. Like no. Okay.
Goodness, go ahead, Miss Jack.
We're going to talk about a little bit of safety, holiday safety. I have like shopping safety, travel safety, and just general safety. And I think Nikki probably has some of the same things. So
yeah, I got like physical safety, emotional, mental health safety, family and social safety, and financial safety.
Well, mine are separate than yours.
I love all that. That's
okay, then.
Let's get into it. Let's get into it, y'all.
Okay. So some of the holiday safety tips involve fire prevention, water, trees. That's that at-home safety, shopping safety, travel safety. So we'll jump into shopping safety. What I have is shop in groups, stay alert, and be aware of your surroundings. You need to watch your surroundings when you are parking your car and when you are approaching your car to get back in it. This is a holiday season. People are crazy. People are desperate. People have no money. You may look like you have something that they need. So if you can travel in groups, please travel, especially if you are a young lady, if you are women, we are more vulnerable to men, okay? Mm-hmm. Do not park in the back corner because you don't want people to hit your car. No, park under a street light, park around other cars, and make sure you are being safe and look inside your car before you get in your car. It may sound crazy, but that is what you need to do because once you get in it, you may be trapped in it. Okay, so that is for the ladies. Men, you guys can pretty much, protect yourself, but you still have to be just as careful because you can get attacked or assaulted at the same time with a bunch of other people. Okay, so that is your personal safety. Protect your valuables. Keep your. Oh, you want to add? Go ahead.
Can I add too? I just gave my daughter this tip. Do not sit in your car when you get in the car and you start playing on your phone. Leave and go wherever you got to go, because if you sit in your car, you are more vulnerable. People are could be watching you. Yes. Get in your car, turn your car off, and get to where you got to go. When you get home, scroll on your phone. But I don't like sitting in the car just on your phone. I've heard stories, bad things happen.
Yeah, also you're not looking.
Yeah, with the shopping safety, like you said, you get in there and lock your doors immediately when you get in so nobody can get in there with you. But also there's this thing going around. It's not really new. It's been going around for a while, but it seems like it's getting worse, where people will put something on your windshield. They'll put something on your door, on your handle. Yeah. If you go to the car, you see anything, don't touch whatever it is on that door. Exactly. Don't touch whatever's in the windshield. Get in the car another way and leave.
Yep, I have that down because I saw a story about somebody putting substances on the door handle and it would knock you out. It was like it was like a powder substance or a paper that they sprayed it on, and you touch it and it would absorb and you would pass out, and I would
go back in where I'm at and get security and say, hey, it's something on my door and it's suspicious and I'm nervous. Can you call somebody to come test it or get a paper towel to get it off?
Or a glove, something.
A glove, yeah.
Just like they do a suspicious package at the airport. I'm gonna need y'all to come look at this because I'm not getting in this car, right? Yeah. Another shopping safety. Keep your wallets in your front pockets, purses closed and in the front. Also, I wrote down, keep your wallets inside your clothing pickpockets can, make it harder for them. And for your purses, because I have a purse every time I move outside. I have a purse. Make sure you zip it closed.
Right.
You have an opening that you can slide your hand in. Make sure nothing is in there. I have a really bad habit of sliding my phone in that one. So I got to remember to zip that inside. And that is just, you're going to be bumped. You're going to be moving around. There's going to be a lot of people out shopping during the holidays. So it's easy to bump your body up. But if you have a certified pickpocketer, pocket picker, they don't know.
That was a tongue twister.
Right. If you have a pickpocketer, they're going to know. You're going to think, excuse me. You're going to say, excuse me. And now your wallet is in their back pocket while you apologizing for them stealing it, So you really have to keep things close to you. And I'll be patted back. Did I lose something? But that's how it is. People practice these things because they know you're out and you're not really paying attention. Be careful with package deliveries. Use lockers or get signatures, especially if you are going to be out and about. Pocket porch thieves. It is rampant, okay? You can find videos anywhere of people stealing packages off of people's porches. We have cameras, but if you're not home, what is the camera going to do, right? So if you want to get extra security, just send stuff to a P.O. box. If you know that, if you live in an area where people do that a lot, because these gifts cost a lot of money. You don't want to wait until Christmas and then something is stolen and you have spent hundreds of dollars on it and you couldn't have had a P.O. box. Okay. Car safety. Get your car serviced. Keep an emergency kit and have a full tank of gas. Some people travel out of town for the holidays. You don't want to break down on the way there. Check the weather. Make sure your car is weather ready. If your tires are bald, you do not need to be riding around on no snow. You're going to slide like you in a sled, okay? Don't up in that kind of danger. When you get your oil changed, you need to be, they will tell on you. Man, you know your tires a little low. Like, don't cut them people off and say the car still stopped. No, that's a warning. If you do leave home, have your neighbors watch your home. Like I know for my neighbor, if I just tell her, hey, we're going to be gone, I have a package expected at a certain time. Can you keep an eye out? Because she has a camera too. Like my house is pointed directly at hers and hers is pointed at mine. So we can kind of see and keep an eye on packages, but that's just an additional safety. Anybody want to add anything before I go
on? Share your travel plans with somebody that you trust. Let somebody know where you're headed. If you're flying, if you're driving, whatever you're doing, let somebody know that who you trust that you're going somewhere, so that something happens, somebody knows where you at. They know where to start looking.
Exactly.
Like you said, keep an emergency. Yeah, keep an emergency kit in there with a blanket, charger, snacks, your scraper, whatever, just stuff that you may need if you're on the road.
Do not pour hot water on a frozen windshield. Do I have to say that again?
You do, because some people don't know that.
Do y'all not understand heat and extreme cold put together is a powerful force? Okay.
Right.
So get the scraper. The ice scraper is what you need when your windshield is frozen. You cannot pour hot water on it.
Or de-icer.
Like it does not.
They sell things. They sell de-icer.
Yeah, and it comes in a spray can. It doesn't look like it's gonna work, but it will work. Just like they put salt on the street, on the snow, on the ground. Right. It works for a reason. Chemicals, science. Okay. All right. Home and decorating safety. If you have a live tree, you need to water your live trees and keep them away from heat sources. People have actually had tree fires. in their home. You do not want your Christmas tree to catch fire, your home catch fire, all the presents catch fire. Any candles that you have, make sure when you go to sleep, put them out. If they're not electric candles, especially if you have little children running around, you need to have the candles up high anyway, because they could trip, knock them down. Another fire hazard. As far as electrical sockets, check your lights for frayed wires, and don't overload the surge protectors, the power outlets, whatever y'all call them. Don't overload them. I know when they have 30 holes in them, you want to put 30 plugs in it. Maybe it's made for that, but don't do it, okay? It is a fire hazard, as crazy as it sounds. It is a fire hazard, so make sure you do not overload. And if you do have a surge protector that you can connect to your electrical stuff, get one of those as well, because you got the tree going, you got the Christmas lights up, you got the stuff running in your house. You may have the heat going because it's cold out. There's a lot of stuff going on. Electric people are already going to be high.
I was gonna say the electric heaters because it's cold, and you know
exactly.
Don't be putting them under blankets. Right. Don't be sitting them on tables, putting them under blankets. You know, don't have a whole lot of foolishness in the floor when you're trying to use them. Like, be careful.
Right. Be very mindful. And today,
turn them off too.
Earlier I talked to DJ Kitty, and she mentioned to me that, you know, the fans that you in your restroom, when the fans, like the air fans, it's a possibility your house can catch fire if you run those all day. It's a motor. She said in the past, her sister forgot to cut hers off, went to work, came home, her house was on fire. Because the motor blew. So this is like little home safety tips, you know, that we don't think about, because you put your fan on, and I always go in and cut it off because I hate the noise, but some people will be in a rush, leave out. You just never know what could overload. So
I don't even turn mine on that like that for real. Like when I use the bathroom, maybe it come on, or the shower is to take out some of the steam. But that is a great tip. Thank you for that one. I only have a few more, and these are just general safety. Protect yourself. Arm yourself. And that's personal safety. You have to keep yourself safe, especially, you know, for us women. Lock your cards until you are purchasing. The pickpockets, they accidentally drop the card. This is the season for people to look for things like that. So if your card is always locked and you have to unlock it right when you make a purchase, that is actually a safety technique. It may irritate the people standing behind you in line, but who cares? They got to stand in line and wait anyway. Lock and unlock your card, just so you don't have to worry about, hey, I lost it. I was trying to get gas. I was moving too fast. The kids started talking to me. I forgot what I was doing. And now I cannot remember what I did with my card. You get some charges that you didn't make. My final one. Wash your hands frequently to avoid illnesses. You're going to be out and about. You're going to be touching a lot of people, especially if you have sick people at home or elderly people at home, or just because of disease control. Make sure you have some hand sanitizer with you and washing your hands. And that is all I have.
All right, thank you. So we are going to take our second break, and then when we come back, it'll be Counselor Nikki's turn for the holiday safety tips. So you are listening to Our Plugs Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be back right after these messages, you guys.
Feel your heart.
Hello, my name is Robin, and I'm out here helping Carter's Caring Hands. And I also work the food pantry with them. It's an excellent place where people can come get out some food. I was homeless, and I've gave myself to the Lord, and I'm out here helping anybody I can help. So if you need help or prayer, just stop by. We'll pray with you and help you out. In Jesus' name, God bless.
Hey guys, yes, this is my nonprofit, Carter's Caring Hands. And what my nonprofit does, we give fresh food boxes to those families in need. that's struggling to keep food on their tables. We also go out into the unhoused community, give out care bags here in the Kalamazoo, Michigan area. So if you'd like to donate to the cause, please go to www.carterscaringhands.com and donate whatever you can, so we together can uplift those families that's struggling to keep food on their tables. Highly appreciated. God bless.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ashley Middleton, life and executive leadership coach and owner of Radiate Coaching and Development, where we provide transformational, strength-based coaching and mentorship. My goal specifically is to support you in identifying your mission, your vision, and your values that help you take your power back as you are building your career. Whether it's within or outside of the corporate world, my goal is to really empower you in making decisions that work well for you. So if you want to reach out to me, by all means, you can email me at radiate@midspiration.com or check out my website at radiatecoaching.com.
And I'd like for you to do one more thing for me. Hold up 2 fingers. This is you, and this is me, and the space that exists between us should be filled with value.
Equal, a global human initiative, and its value identity model are the outcomes of that day. The outcome that Prince, the revolution, and George Floyd produced.
How you doing, world? It's your man Colway here, aka Gold Cupid. Hey, checking in from Memphis, Tennessee. Singer, songwriter, producer, chef, vegan chef at that. Shout out Lost Vegan Food Company. And if you like good soulful music, if you just like good energy, then welcome home. I hope you have a great day. Shout out to Our Plugs.
Welcome back, guys. You're listening to Our Plugs Community Connection and WKRA 92.7 The Change. We are going to pick right back up where we left off. It is Nikki, the counselor's turn to give us some holiday safety tips. Nikki, what you got?
So I'm going to start with emotional and mental health safety. You knew I was going to come with that one. So when we talk about, think about emotional and mental health safety, the holidays in general and birthdays, and it's like a secondary loss for a lot of people who have lost someone. Especially if it's the first one without them, then it can be really hard. So it can trigger grief. It can trigger loneliness if you don't have anyone. It can trigger family tension because of old family wounds that never healed, or, just that tension and anxiety thinking, I'm going to be around such and such as this time. And we haven't talked about what happened the last time. And, a lot of times people turn to coping skills that are not helpful, such as using substances, and that makes everything kind of a little worse. So when it's come to that, you want to come up with a plan, right? The holidays are coming. It triggers some grief for you, or some loneliness for you, or family tension. So you want to come up with a plan on how I can work through this when this happens. With grief, you can be happy about the holiday and still have some grief issues. Both things can coexist at the same time, but it's how you deal with it, right? I'm going to give some time in the morning before everything starts with the family, and grieve this person that I lost, to remember this person. But let's try to do it in a way that's more positive, right? You can cry, you can feel those emotions, feel it, but then do something to remember them in a way that's helpful, like maybe eating some breakfast that they like to eat, or making a dish to take with you to the family that they used to make, like something that makes it less of a memorial and more of, I'm honoring you.
Right.
So that.
Yeah,
right, a way to honor them, like you were saying. I said that too, because whenever I talk about grief, it's supposed to be made to make you think of the good, happy memories. So take some moments, talk about them. Don't put it to the back of your mind. Anything that you feel, let it come out. Hey, I miss such and such. You know, she would have. That's how we talk about my grandma. Oh, she would have been cutting up this year. You know, this grandbaby that act just like her. Do those things so you don't, learn to keep it like stifled down. Get around the people that you love and talk about the people that know that person as well.
I think that's good because that not only does that help numb some of the grief you might feel, the hurt, because now you can kind of think of the good times or reminisce with family about things that were funny to you about that person, like she said, or that remind you, like, or you could tell the younger generation, you act just like grandma did. Y'all is twins. She would love, things like that. I saw something on social media the other day. I was a lady, and I tell people should memorialize people any kind of way they choose to during the holiday.
Yeah.
How she chose to memorialize her son in her grief was she put a billboard up of him, and it was beautiful. And she said, this is how I celebrate him through the holiday season. So he's here with us. We can see him while we're driving, and that is a strong person, because that would be so hard to do, but that is her way of memorializing her son in the tragedy that happened a few years prior. So she says this is one of the things she likes to do. And it just makes her feel like you're everywhere with us when we're out with people. And nobody was going to forget you, So, yeah, I mean, that's why I said people have to do it in their own way, which makes them happy, during the season.
And when that loneliness piece too is huge, right? Because people feel like they don't have family, or maybe they have family, but they're not on good terms with their family, or maybe, it was some sort of conflict that happened and they feel like they don't have people. So one of the things you have to do, though, in those times is remember the people you do have. Because one of the things about this life, we have the opportunity to make our family bigger than what it is. We have the opportunity to bring people into our fold and bring people into our family. So remember those who you do have. One of the things that we're talking about doing this year is going and volunteering, taking the kids, we're going to go volunteer. So maybe that's something you can do. Get out and be around people, go volunteer, be around people who are grateful, and, or call people who, reach out to other people, maybe go to a friend's house, a coworker's house, maybe they, if they invite you to dinner, go. Don't say I'm not going to go. I'm just going to stay here. Go. Get out.
Sometimes you have to force yourself, and whatever you need to do, force yourself. Give yourself a place to have to go to it. Say yes, I'm going to go, and just do it, because if you sit home, you're just going to stew and be sad, and you don't want that. You want to be around people, especially the people. Like, I know that if I was feeling bad, I could go around you guys, and you would not let me sit there and sulk. Don't be around those type of people. Let's go eat. You want a mimosa? You want something to,
Yeah.
I know you like food. Come on, let's go do something like that.
Right. Yeah. And I love that, because in my affirmations earlier, I talked about self-compassion and worthiness. And that ties into the holiday. Give yourself grace. A lot of people sulk and they're sad. But give yourself grace, think about, treating yourself in a kind way. Like you said, go hang out with a friend, or just do something for yourself. Go out sometimes to a place, a Christmas party, and just go. You don't need a date. Just go and congregate and talk to people and just be in the atmosphere. That too, I think, can help people through these times.
Because when you don't do those things, when you stay to yourself, all you have is your thoughts. And your thoughts are not going to be positive. You know what I mean? So you don't want to sit and hear that all day, and go through your head all day. Schedule something. Have somewhere to be so you can't say no.
Especially if you're already an overthinker. It's going to run circles around your head, the same exact thing. You can't get away from it when you have no other voice but your own in your head. sometimes it's good when you have children because they can distract you from, you know, just sitting there and thinking about the same thing. So go be around some people. Find the ones you like. Don't go sit in a house full of people you don't like. That's not going to help the
Protect your
situation.
peace. Protect
Find
your
peace with people. Yes, exactly. So serious.
But yes, it's all about making a plan for, you know, what's going to happen next. How am I going to deal with this? How am I going to get through with this? Instead of in the moment when everything's all on you and leading up to all that anxiety that builds up heading that way. Encourage boundaries. Ms. Morningstar, I heard your affirmation. No is a complete sentence. No, I'm not doing it. No. You know, have some boundaries. If there's stuff that if you feel like you're always changing for everybody else, if you feel like you're the one who's always, you know, doing the extra stuff, no, I don't feel like it. It's okay to say no.
Yes. Do y'all hear the EMS? I'm sorry if y'all hear that in the background. The EMS is like on my street or something. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna mind my business and stay right here.
They ain't at your house. No. They ain't
mind y'all business
yard
like this holiday season. Make sure y'all mind y'all business.
Exactly.
Don't
and
be
a lot
out
of people
here
get hurt running to see what's going on.
We heard
about JFK.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying we heard about that. What happened at the airport? So you know, leave folks where they at.
Exactly.
Please. Quit playing with them.
Another thing you can do is do grounding strategies. And grounding is kind of like mindfulness. Grounding is for distraction. Grounding is something that you use to distract yourself from strong emotions. So there's you could step outside if it's not too cold, because I'm not going outside. You can do some breathing, but there's different grounding strategies. There's like mental grounding, physical grounding, and emotional grounding. So with physical grounding, you're actually grabbing onto something. You might be holding onto the side of the chair and you're breathing in. When you let your breath out, you're letting go. So you can feel the tension and everything coming down. It's actually physically doing something. Maybe it's even putting your feet on the ground and mushing them into the ground and rubbing them around, you know, and you're actually grounding. You're actually feeling it. And then soothing grounding, which I said emotional, but it's soothing. It could be songs, right? Positive songs that you like to play. I tell everybody, make you a little encouragement playlist or some sort of soothing playlist. Ms. Jack, you got
I have songs that will relax me immediately. And it's because they remind me of a relaxing time in my life. Like we connect sounds and we connect memories to people.
Right.
So I have songs that I connect to times where I was going through some things and when I was getting myself back together in the right mental state, those songs are what was playing. So those songs always calm me down. It just takes me back.
I tell people all the time, and I keep saying it, music is therapeutic.
It is.
Yes.
It is therapeutic. And I'm just saying, you can be having the day from HELL hockey sticks. You can really, and you put on some music, some good, you know, feel good music. It changes your mood.
Drink. Right.
Yes, it changes your mood. And it puts
but you gotta
in
put the right music on. Don't put that music on that makes you go hard. You gotta put something soothing on.
Only do that when you're working out, y'all. Put on the right music at the gym. Okay.
Don't play the song that reminds you of the crazy person that you broke up with.
Right.
Yeah, not that.
Or when you're mad, don't put on that thug life music, okay? Because then
Exactly.
you're bound to go out and slap the first person you see. Don't do that.
So be careful with your choice. Right. Be careful with your choice of music, because music can have an effect on you.
It do.
The other part of soothing, grounding could be maybe you have a necklace or a picture of a family member or something that you like to touch that makes you feel good. You know, that's kind of soothing. Then there's mental grounding, and it might be putting music on and singing every word. Don't worry about what you're saying, just saying the words. Or you could I play this game with people all the time when I'm doing groups. It is a game when you're thinking about the alphabet and you say from A to Z TV shows. You get lost in that. There's no way you can think about anything else if that's what you're doing. So you're playing mental games with yourself. You might look around and point out all the color reds in the room. You might see letters and just say the letters around the room. So it's just to distract. It's all a distraction for you to come out of that feeling where you're able to breathe again and move on. So grounding is something that you can use, and mindfulness. If you got 5 minutes, you can do a quick 5-minute mindfulness off the tube and you'll be back and ready to go. So allow yourself to have the feelings, but don't stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Come on back out of there.
Yeah.
It's like you teach kids, it's okay to cry when you get hurt, but you shouldn't still be crying an hour later.
Right.
That out because you feel the emotions, go through it, and then cut it off and keep on going. Life don't stop. Life is not going to stop and give you that mental break that you need for as long as you need. So you got to pick and choose your moments.
Right. And then if you know that grief hits you really hard, loneliness hits you really hard, or this family tension, identify a support person. A person that you know that if you get down in the weeds of all this and you can't get out, who I can call this person and do this ahead of time. I can call this person and this person's going to get me out.
I think I'm on everybody call list that's in my family, a lot of my friends. Like, they don't even warn me about what they're about to talk about, but it's just they know that I'm going to talk. I'm going to listen.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know when people call me sometimes, and I know they're not in the best place. I don't go into, unless they want to talk about it. I just talk about everyday things. So people call me sometimes. I'll just talk about whatever's happening in the world. I'll talk about whatever I had going on. They end up laughing by the end. Yeah, if you want to talk about what you got going on, we could talk about it. But 9 times when they call me, they're not really looking to talk about it. They just want to be normal for a few minutes. Feel normal. So,
and I think with me as well, it's a non-judgmental call. So I'm sure that's the same with you, and same with you, Miss Morningstar. It is this person I know gonna let me vent, but they also gonna give me, like, I'm gonna give the real advice. I'm gonna let you vent and then talk back, but I'm not gonna judge you. And I know, like you said, you're going through some things. Some people call me and just be like, I just need you to listen.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know how hard it is for me to not say nothing in return, but I'll do it. Like,
oh, ma'am, yes, we do know how hard it is.
Okay, so shoot, I do it sometimes. It's hard, but I will.
Yeah, so have your support person.
Yeah, I think sometimes that's all you need. Just a person that you can call. And if they don't initiate the conversation about what they got going on, you just be there. Like Nikki said, you just talk about anything. Talk about whatever's going on. So go ahead, Nikki. You had your next one.
Oh, okay. So the next type of safety is family and social safety. So with family, you're going to discuss healthy communication and ways to de-escalate. So you might have to talk to other family members. I mean, if you're going to go, you can say you're not going, but if you want to go because you want to see other people, me and such, we butt heads, and I don't want this to be about that. So here's what I'm going to do. Here's how I can de-escalate that situation. Because a lot of times it's more of what can you control? What I tell people all the time, you can control what you say. You can control how you react. You cannot control how they take whatever you said and how they react. So know where your control lies. That's number one.
And for me, I can't control them looks, because
baby, me either.
The way I will look at you,
smart mouth people is my trigger. Smart mouth people are my trigger, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. And like she was saying, you got to prepare to even go. If you know you have somebody like these people, some of y'all got people in your family, they are on go like immediately. They don't have any discussion time. It is 100, 0 to 100. So you got to think, dang, okay, now I really want to go and be around this person if they're going to be there, because they might set me off and I'm going to have to leave. There's a lot of discussion you got to have with yourself before you put yourself in that situation. You ever seem like it's going to end up in jail? Don't.
Yes. But also don't let somebody determine if you're going to be around your family or not. You know what I mean?
Right.
You ladies do an awesome job of making MAGA feel small. Just pretend like they MAGA.
I
Just,
try my best.
just pretend like they MAGA and just move on with it. You know what I mean? Just treat them like you treat them. Sing them a song. You know, just look at them, blink at them. Get your mic. You can even take a microphone if you want to. But just you guys, you
They
all
might
do
be. Listen, Nikki, they might get institutionalized after we if we treat them like we treat them crazy fools, them people will be instant. And it's like you don't want to be like that to your family, but if they blacker, they gonna get the business. I ain't gonna even be around family or not. I don't deal with blacker. Blacker is black MAGA, y'all, by the way. We call them blacker on TikTok. But yeah, I mean, I got it. Or your choice could be just don't go.
Anybody can get it.
You always have options.
You got options.
You have options, and like Nikki was saying, don't let anybody keep you from doing something you want to do. You know, you can go and just not speak to them at all. You know, and just you're not gonna make me speak to you. If I tell you,
but you gotta know who you are. You gotta know who you are, because if you are a person that I used to didn't know you, because that's what I tell people, I used to didn't know you, so I keep moving.
Well, right.
If that ain't you, if you react, then you probably know where your boundaries are. That's what I talked about in the affirmation, setting boundaries to release pressure, so you don't feel pressured when you're going somewhere. Now you all nervous, you uptight, you fidgety, you're not happy really, and you walking you walking into an environment, most likely it's a good occasion, it's a birthday, it's a family event, and your energy can bring the room down.
Yeah,
because of maybe one or two people who you just can't stand, and they there, and they trying to smile at you and talk to you, and they already know you don't like them. So that you have to make the choice.
Make a good choice, y'all. Take the least resistant, whatever is going to be the calmest for you to make you get home safely at the end of the day.
Maybe you say I'm going to go early because I know they don't get there till later on in the evening, or maybe I'm going to go late because they get there early and I just don't feel like dealing with them. Like the people who go to your family functions, the family. You know what they do. So you have to make that decision on how you're going to handle things. Or if it gets to be too much, I'm going to leave.
We got powerful black woman in YouTube. She been going in. She said option 1, a good cuss out. Option 2, if you don't shut, lip busted. So I don't know.
So she probably don't need to go. She might not need to go.
She may need to just stay home because
know your battles and know your weight class. Okay.
Both of those options gonna possibly run your pressure up. So we ain't trying to do all that. But I like it.
You might just need to sit this one out.
Like Nikki said, you or Ms. Morningstar said, you know your family. You know who are the mess starters. You know the ones that are nitpicky. You know those people. If they're going to be there, you don't feel like dealing with them, just, bow out gracefully, or call them beforehand and say, hey, look, I don't want there to be any tension. We're both going to be here. We got an issue. Let's try to squash it so we can be around each other so we don't irritate and mess up everybody else's holiday.
Right.
That's option.
And the other part of it too is to make sure that you're watching your children. Make sure you're looking for signs of your children and teens being overwhelmed, because sometimes we're so wrapped up in our own stuff that we don't see that they're having some depression or they're having some issues. So make sure you're checking in with them to see where they're at, especially these new babies in college. This is their first semester. They just had these finals. They're stressed out, and the world has changed for them. Now they're adults all of a sudden. And I can't help you. So now, make sure you check on the babies.
Yes, absolutely.
Especially if the babies had lost somebody, like y'all said earlier. If this is your first year without a parent, without a sibling, without a loved one, it affects you, but it affects the kids as well. Probably different from you, but check on them too, because they may be sad as well. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely, guys. This was a great show, guys. We are towards the end of the show, so we are getting ready to wrap it up. Nikki, did you have any more you wanted to go real quick before we end the show, or Did you want to put it in your closing?
I'll put it in my closing.
Okay, so go ahead. Go ahead and do your closing. Go ahead and start. We'll start with you, Nikki.
Okay, I'm trying to find my little thing I had.
Okay.
So I have a affirmation kind of for the holiday. I deserve. So what does Kitty say? Bow your eyes and close your head.
Bow your eyes, close your head.
So let's
do our little affirmation. You gotta hold your hand up.
Okay. I deserve. Oh, there you go. You ready?
Let's go.
I deserve a holiday season that is peaceful, safe, and aligned with my well-being.
Absolutely.
So you want to say that again? I deserve a holiday season.
A holiday season
that is peaceful.
That is peaceful.
Safe. And aligned with my well-being.
Hallelujah. Yes, we claim that. We claim that.
Keeps me out of jail. Amen.
Miss Jack, what is your final thoughts?
My final thought is to be safe and watch your surroundings, especially if you are a young lady, because we are all ladies and we want to make sure you keep yourself safe. Don't go out by yourself.
Yes.
Absolutely. And DJ Kitty is in the comments on her Capricorn-ish, and she said it's forever FTP, and that's them people. Y'all, it was a great show. Thank you, ladies, for coming through as always with the knowledge, with the great information for holiday safety tips. We need it. We need to hear about it. Sometimes we get so caught up in what's going on in the world, we don't think about ourselves. So this was a great way to think about ourselves and our safety. So thank you so much for today. Memphis, Tennessee, Holly Springs, Mississippi. It is always a pleasure to be part of your morning commute or whatever your morning routine is. But we will be back again tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow. It will be with our leaders who lead, and we have a special guest. So y'all make sure y'all come and tune in and listen tomorrow. WKRA 92.7, The Change. We appreciate you. As always, we are about to do our outro, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day.
Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty
and Miss Morningstar.
We are here from Our Plugs, the Community Connection, and we will be your new morning host on WKRA 92.7 The Change.
Yes, we will be broadcasting Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time.
We'll also be streaming on YouTube at Our Plugs LLC.
Be sure to tune in.
Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty
and Miss Morningstar.